Welcome back for another Partners Promoting Darts stream. It is Jacob Armstrong, one of the Lost Boys, joined by none other, my other half of the Lost
Junior.
Boys Darts. Tonight we have the All-Star Triples. 346
Yes, sir.
teams participating in January All-Star Triples, making it our largest All-Star Triples to date. 100% payback of the entry fees plus $10,820 added money equals a total payout of $36,000, guys. This is massive. I mean, huge shout out to all the participants today. And we got some good matches coming up.
We do. Who are we cutting to first?
I think first up we have Olivia Terry and
Perfect. All right.
Damian Lofton and Eric Bowers facing
round 4. Love it.
Facing off against TJ Schumacher, Chuck Sansone from 1080 Dart Supplies, and Timothy. I'm not gonna attempt that last name, so. But here we are.
No shot. You actually did not just attempt it?
I did not attempt it.
Kaneki. It's Kaneki, by the way.
Kaneki. Hey, there we go.
Oh, man.
As we have Timothy dropping up a
19's gone. Yes, sir.
Big 5 mark.
Huge.
From Mr. Timothy.
Big 5 selling sporting goods, as Hunter says.
Big answer from Eric right here. Big 7 mark.
That's huge. That's huge. Grabs the point lead. Chuck here from 1080 going to need to be pound in the 20s. Hopefully looking for that 1080.
Only gets away with 1.
I mean, you have 2 houses. Look at the close. May not be a bad idea.
Damian Lofton stepping up, looking straight at those 20s, going to the points second dart. And how about that for a big 7 mark?
Ooh. Let's go.
Patting the point lead right there for Olivia, Damian, and
DJ's not done though. Ooh, a single one though.
So Junior, first time being on a Partners Promoting Darts stream.
Yes, sir.
Glad to have you here with me, of all people. I mean,
right?
Shout out to
who would have thought they just handed it over to us? Like,
I mean,
heck.
you got to think you got Ryan Mooneyham down in Vegas, also. Sean and Will and Ryan George. So
yeah. But no, happy to be here. Happy to kind of take over and see what we can do. Looking for the 15s there. Not a bad thought. Yeah, see Olivia in the back. Go up. Smart third. Thank you to everyone stopping in though to our All-Star Trips event with PPD. This is the Lost Boys taking over. If you guys enjoy it, please feel free to drop the like, drop the share, let everyone know we are live.
Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. I mean, we'll do our best to give you a shout out and where you're watching from or who you're rooting on today. So not a good round from Mr. Chuck right there. A lot of 8s will not get the job done, but Damian Lofton does look straight at the 16s. How about that? There's a 4 mark.
To the 15.
And a big 7 mark for Damian Lofton, which kind of puts this game 1 to rest, I think.
Time to go get a bucket of bullseyes.
TJ does find one.
Walks away with 1. Finds it at the end. Pop the bubble, as you could say. OT can just close it out, though. Take it home.
OT from the TO. There's 2. How about put it on the counter?
Put it on the counter.
From Miss Olivia Terry.
Take it home. Hey, thank you, Carly Griggs. Thank you.
Carly Griggs, thank you so much. Big shout out to you. Thanks for having us. I mean, really, it's a pleasure being here. I know that I've done this a couple times before, but
Well, Carly, you're on vacation, by the way. We'll hold down
and
the
you're
fort. You
still
go
tuning
enjoy
in.
Vegas and have a good time.
TJ with a 118 right there. And it looks like we will be playing 701 open in, open out. Big answer from OT.
This is a race to 2, right? Yes, it is. I really like the fact that they start with cricket, dude. I really like that. It's like eating your dessert first, you know?
Hey, I have an AirPod in. I just barely read that. Go meet some like famous people. Aren't you down in Vegas? Eric Bowers stepping up. And looks like we're getting a little lag. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad. But
Just
only
slightly.
walking away. Only walking away with. I don't even know what he hit right there. Sorry. But Chuck only walks away with 27. So I mean,
27.
this door is still wide open for Damian
It
Lofton
is.
right here to
One
make
good
it
round
hurt.
back in it. Looking for the
Looks
middle.
like a couple holes out, and only walks
Ooh.
away with 27 as well. So
Right there, though. Right there.
past 2 rounds for both teams, 27 points scored. And TJ Schumacher trying to change this and almost put this out of reach. But
Hey, never mattered a low time. Never mattered a low time.
111 scored. I'm expecting a hat trick right here from Olivia, who got
Ooh,
one
just
hole into the
outside.
one.
Finds it with the third, though.
They're not out of this.
They're keeping it within range for sure. It's a good second. Single 4.
Ooh. Oh, he's saying
115. Oh,
he's
no.
saying
Back it
to
up.
back it up.
Backing it up. Oh. Olivia caught it. Keep board. Keep
Leave. I
darts on
say
board. Keep them in there. Yeah, took the picture. Back it up.
that's a good thing about these partners promoting darts.
Absolutely.
It's cool to see Olivia play. She is on the promos on the bullshooter machine. Exactly. I mean, every time that I'm at a
I love the one of her just
locations
smiling like right up to the
and
camera.
the bullshooter invitation or divisionals.
Yeah.
But
It was worth backing up. Ended up with a low ton. That definitely.
I mean, Eric Bowers, I mean, walking away with a 119 as well.
Tapping them
So
in. Love it. Love it. Love it. Good sportsmanship by everyone. That's what it's about, guys. We're creeping up to 100, guys. Share it around. Let everyone know we are live. Lost Boys taking over the PPD All-Star Trips event. Make sure to drop a like if you're enjoying it. Thank you. Thank you guys for stopping in.
guys, we have 22 different divisions today with the 346 teams participating. So, I mean, there's a lot of action to be seen. Let
10
people know that we are
locations
live. I
that
say
we're
10
streaming
locations that we can go live from.
Plenty of
We
action
might see a little
coming
bit
your
of
way.
everything.
Make sure to hit that share button. Guys, get on over here. Lost Boys taking over as a low ton just outside of that hat trick. But, I mean, we got a level game here.
I say back and forth
That's
as Chuck
huge.
or no TJ Schumacher will be
Looking to run.
stepping up to the line. That's a big
bang 'em
first.
in here. Big second.
Ooh, how about a
Big high
high
ton. Let's go. 154 scored for Mr. TJ. OT looking to do somewhat similar thing.
Ooh, missed on the second dart. Does
92. That's,
Oop.
I mean, still obtainable. Still obtainable. Timothy looking just to put it in the middle, though. Take it home.
To bring this back up to ones. One apiece.
It is single
Does
out,
miss
single 10, single 15 is a popular option. Me personally going a I think he was
trip
looking for the
19.
3 or the 19.
What's up, guys? Just stopping in and chalk some games in Vegas.
Yeah, man. Heck yeah, Tim. That's awesome, dude. Make sure to shake some hands out there. That's big names out there. Shout out to everyone that came out to that from overseas. Shout out to PDC for allowing them to come over and be streamed. It's a huge opportunity to have names like that over here.
Big third for Eric Bowers right there to leave.
Great leave.
A
Great
16
leave.
for Damien.
Yep.
Chuck only needing 50 though.
As it is an open out. What do you think he does here though?
And takes it
Chuck's
first
like, there
start.
it is. Right in the middle. Good shot, Chuck.
So we are all knotted up at one apiece, as I think we will go to a count up
Game 3.
to decide a game 3.
Cheers, buddy.
Oh, open in double out.
Okay.
Now this is the count up, right?
Yeah, this is going to be the count up here. So
okay.
they just take the highest score. If it's a tie, they then go to the subsequent player. And if a tie does happen again, it goes to the subsequent player as well. So it's just to see who can shoot the most here, which it does look like the Arizona team will get the start here.
In a game 3, which I think it will be cricket. So
perfect.
135 scored.
Cricket.
So
cricket. I really like that format.
Again, Chuck, TJ, and Timothy will get the start on game 3 as we're all knotted up at 1. So OT and Damien.
Let us know in the
and
chat who you
Eric
guys got on
Bowers.
this one, guys. Let us know. Let us know.
TJ Schacher to start things off for the Arizona Knights. Big 4 mark. Get some points on there. Olivia Terry only getting away with 1 on the 19s, wanting all 3 of those darts back. So Timothy is trying to make that hurt. 2 singles right there. And misses into the 333.
Now, it is important to note the biggest reason to play today, right? The biggest reason that everyone's in this tournament, everyone's signed up, everyone's in the action is because they want those 75 points there. Those points are what you hear about us talk about when it comes to qualifying, getting into that top 1,000 for things like the WCS, the CSC, the CSI, and any other acronym that the PBD can think of. So that is why this is important. This is why we're covering it. And on top of the fact that you're getting a cool 650 depending on if your bracket's full or not for first place here. So not a bad chunk of change to be won.
Not at all. Not at all.
Jumping back to the action, Chuck with a big 7 mark right there to put some padding on those points. And then TJ, Damien only hitting 218, so TJ's going straight to the 18s. What's up, Paul Rogers? How are you, brother?
Yes, sir.
How about that from TJ Schacher with a big 7? So
huge 7.
OT looking to put a lot on the 16s. There's a big trip. Does only find a single on dart number 3. Gets 16 points, but Timothy right here can just close it down and move on. Not bad,
thank
boys.
You, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you, Paul Rogers. Paul
Much
the Outlaw
love.
Rogers from Rockford, Illinois. Shout out to you, brother.
If you've ever been in a stream, you know who this man is. Probably the most loyal viewer of streaming of darts that there could be. Much love to you, Paul. Thanks for stopping in.
64 points scored.
Yeah.
Right there to kind of make it interesting for Chuck.
What, 21-point lead here? I mean, I think I threw a first out there, yeah.
Ooh,
15s?
maybe a little different.
15s? Riley Whaley, what's up, man? Gonna start the bush.
Does miss on dart number 3 though, so only a 2 mark for Chuck. Damien Lofton.
We're gonna fill it up here, I think. Yep.
There it is.
Not leaving. Not all 3. Beautifully done.
I'm not gonna say it, guys. Don't put it in the chat. I know that this is a partners promoting darts, but I am not going to say what everyone else says. So
Filling it up, getting a bucket of them.
only 60 points scored for TJ right there. So Olivia Terry possibly looking to close. Does miss into the triple one, goes straight back down to points and adds those.
Smart darts, yep.
Exactly what Paul just said, but I'm not going to say it,
Boom.
Paul. So big trip 20 first start. How about this? There we
I
go.
did it for you, Paul.
How about that? Do another one for us, Paul. As Eric Bowers steps up, looking to big third.
Huge.
Does get him an 11-point advantage.
Yep, I have a point lead here.
As Chuck does have 3 playhouses. Big G from Southern Illinois. Good luck to Cape. I'm Gerardo. Teams today. Thanks for the streams, guys.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in, Greg. Truly. Oh, you already missed one, Paul. You missed a couple,
There has
actually.
been one. At least, I was about to say at least one. I think 2.
I say Damien only walking away with a 1 mark right there.
That was something Nick did forget to do today. Was he didn't add or put her on the counter. But I mean, we'll give him a break. We'll give him a break. He's a busy man.
Big first from TJ and big second and third dart from TJ right there to pretty much put this one in favor of TJ, Chuck, and Timothy.
Walks away with
big double bowl, single bowl. By the way, your girl has her new jersey. Just came in today. That's big shout out to Miss Outlaw. As Charles Tyler, what's up, fam?
Charles Tyler, what's up? Robert Daniels, what's up? How's it going? Cape Girardeau is southeast Missouri on Mississippi River.
Okay.
Hey, Greg. Okay. Awesome. Looking to close it out here, looking to get a point lead here. My bad, I read the wrong side of the board.
Chuck only needing 2 bowls here. I think he'll go straight at it. There's a big first.
There it is. Take it home.
And a big second dart. So that will advance Chuck, Timothy, and TJ on in the loser side, the 1 loss side bracket. Guys, just to remind you, Olivia, Eric, and Damien are not out yet. This is a triple elimination tournament where you can come all the way back for that first place and triple dip. So they're not done, but they are in the final chance bracket. And as
Hopping in here to a game 1. Game 2. Oh, yeah. So game 1, game 2 of 5, it says on the board, but remember game 1 was the 3 dart count up.
Cody, we have Jacob Armstrong and Josh Seward from the Lost Boys Darts on Facebook. We have been asked by Nick Schacher to fill in for Will and Sean that are down in Vegas right now doing the Winmore Invitational. So,
hey, that's a jersey I recognize.
The Hulk Smash Maloney.
Lost Boy Darts. Pops, what's up?
And
yes, Paul Rogers, Nick Schacher
always
is here as always.
Nick the young buck Schacher running everything on the beat behind the scenes. So, Richard. Hey, you guys are both older than me, so I mean,
this is. But I just want to say this is technically the youngest crew that's ever worked on a darts live stream. Probably ever, for the record.
Let's go. Round of applause for that. Young bucks in the house.
As I see my dad's in the chat. Hi, Dad. I know that you got a hockey game to go play-by-play commentate for. So, shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in for a little bit. So.
Love it. Love to see this.
Hey, Nick, could you tune in and let me know what division this is?
This is also Division 5, so this is the other side of that one lost side of the bracket here. And so, again, it's going to be that cricket 701 cricket format. Allie asking, is anyone from King Seat being streamed? Allie, listen, I need you to get your friends in line down there because I have these wonderful cameras that they keep unplugging for some reason, and I would love to be streaming some King Seat in Florida. You know I love my Florida friends, Allie. Go get Odie on it.
King Seat Bar in Florida, I'm hearing. Ogden
Have you on the phone
Autism
and
Awareness Weekend. Okay.
awesome. I
That
wish
is
I could be
awesome.
there, but have
Great
some
cause.
darts to tend to tonight.
Allie says she's got you, Nick. She'll go handle it. Your
Allie's always
business
got my
for ya.
back. I'm not worried about that. She's one of the worst stands of each other, honestly.
Back to the action. We do have Chris, Mark, and Wendy against Clayton, Andrew, and Ronda.
Where's this stream location at that we are currently watching?
This is the Union Lake Eagles over in Michigan. So this is the bar that we see Jeremiah Millar play out of in the CSE matches.
I thought it looked familiar.
And the bar notable for making the official button pusher roll in darts for Brian Henry as well.
I didn't recognize it because it didn't have the posters.
Yeah, the posters really
that's
is like complete,
up.
or the outfits or anything.
Right? Yeah. If that was there, then I would have known where we were at.
There you go.
Wayne Almager, what's up? How are you? As Wendy has a point lead, looking to pad those points as well. I mean, in the game of cricket, you can't lose with more points. So
you cannot.
It is hypothetically not possible. So as Ronda will step up, looking at the 17s.
Just outside of it, looks like.
Does find one.
Marks away with one. 91-point lead here for Mr. Mark, though.
At my local bar in a blind draw. Well, shoot well, Wayne. Shoot him straight.
Good luck, shoot well, man.
Mark with a single 20, single 2, and right back up to the 20s.
It is technically impossible. Well, yes. Yes, it is.
Exactly.
Thank you for that clarification, Paul. Nothing ever gets past that, man.
Clayton here, missing into the single 3s. Trying to recoup on this third dart. Trying to get some more points on his team's side. So
Adder, I think you look at 16s now. I mean, him and the person before him both just struggled on the number. I think that playhouse may not be working for him right now. I would almost think of looking somewhere else if I was him.
But it does stay there for a single 17. So Chris, probably looking straight at the 17s.
Yeah.
I mean, this whole team has gone first point dart. And looks like he will stay for all 3 to close that down, but misses into the single 2.
Just outside. Andrew looking to make it hurt here. Walks away with 2 triple. There's the first, 1 more triple, and then it could seriously get sticky. Oh, I mean, I like the third. I really like that third, actually. Close it out.
Close. I mean, you're only chasing 46.
Yeah. It forces her to do something here. I mean, whether or not it's just close to 17, but then it's not as big of a point lead going into the wings.
Big first start. Looking over at the 16s.
Now get a house. Trip. Oh, right there. Ronda looking to pick a 16 or 15. Stay on it for a minute. Yeah, that is true. Our air is quite clean out here in Utah. You know, no background noise.
Mark gonna go straight at the 16s with a point lead, 46 points above. Does find 2 singles. Just look for the fat right here just to close it. And does find a triple, though.
Finds the middle of it. They'll gold it up. That's big. Clayton to the 15s now. Walks away with 4.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Paul.
We wouldn't know that, dude. We're not streamers.
And let's clarify, Paul. That's a Will Stewart term that he just says a lot, so it's become a streaming term. But yeah, the unfortunate stuff there. I know with a lot of times, especially those USA Dart streams, if they're having some internet issues, a lot of times what they do is they'll actually record the matches in the background, so that way they can still get the content out there one way or another. And I know with all those players out there, I'm sure that's what they're trying to work on.
I mean,
Big
either
darts
way,
there
I did stop in a couple times now, and it is a good production, and they're doing a great job down there. Thank you for the clarification, Paul says. Of course. Youngest crew commentators handling their business today. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Charles.
We're trying to, Charles. Right now, a good match. Gates versus Cole. Ooh. Well, I mean, we got over here Ronda stepping up, hitting 2 bullseyes. How about a third? Oh, and just missing at a single 17. So Mark here only needing 2 bulls to take a 1-0 lead in this race to 2. There's one. And a big third dart. So they took a 1-0 lead against Andrew, Clayton, and Ronda. Now we would go to 701. Open in, open out.
Guys, for those of you just tuning in, this is the January All-Star Trips. This is the largest All-Star Trips to date. There's 100% payback of entry fees, total of $10,820 in added money for a total payout of $36,770. If you take first place in your bracket today and it is full, it's upwards of 650, if I believe that is correct. Bringing you the action live from PPD. Thank you for stopping in. Lost Boys here, doing a little takeover. And yeah.
And how about that from
put it on
from Mark right there?
Way to start it out.
Big darts from Mark. Andrew stepping up with his... Oh, I thought... Never mind. It's Chris that has the Hulk Smash jersey. But Andrew almost following with a 107, so...
How does one qualify to be able to shoot this?
I knew you were going to do this. I'm sorry I'm not Sean Green right now.
Wow. Come on. That was your test and you failed. You're out of here, dude. That's it. No,
I mean...
Real easy to qualify.
Real easy to qualify for All-Star Trips. All it is just you need to sign up to a Dart League. There you go to dartstoc.com, click the Where Can I Play tab, find bars in your area. Once you find a bar that you want to play out of and start getting your league in, you go to that league sign-up grid. Just click anywhere on there, and you're able to get right into the action. There's leagues running every night of the week. For trips, it's the easiest. All you have to do is play 5 matches in the last 30 days. So if you're playing a normal Dart League right now, if you're playing your normal league matches, that's it. You're good. You're in. Bam. PPD National is very much the same way. The difference is that's 9 matches in 90 days. So that's the only real difference there. So as long as you're regularly playing Dart League, you qualify for this tournament. It runs every single month.
And exactly what you said, Paul. Nick Teixeira with the save. So, guys,
thank you.
I've done this twice before. This is Junior's first time, so I do not have those memorized like Sean Green. He just every time someone asks that. So.
Yeah, see, Sean has a spiel memorized. I just remember because I played in it for years, and to this day, I don't remember. I still tune out just like everyone in chat. We tune out Sean Green's speech. Although I did have a girl in Texas come up to me when I was just out there for the bullshooter, and I'm not kidding you, she recited the entire speech off memory, and I was terrifying.
I was terrified. Said,
"What's up, Nick
Dan Taylor says he needs to
start playing." Well, if you just heard Nick Teixeira's spiel, I mean, go to dartstoc.com.
Yeah, so links in chat for you guys. They
Where can
also
I vote
have
that?
their support number. So if you guys ever have a question, you're not sure how to get involved, what to do. Normally I would say just message Sean Green because that's funny. But the real answer is there's the PPD text line. You go there and you say, hey, I have questions. How do I start getting involved? What is a DRT? What is this? What is that? They have people on staff. They'll answer your questions. They'll work it out with you. Or the best thing is a lot of these local communities that have had PPD for a while, just find someone out there that knows how. Every dart community has one PPD aficionado that answers everyone's questions in the area, and that's a fact. It's the unwritten rule of joining the PPD.
And so, just to clarify, Nick, if I had any questions about that, that'd be the 573-468-5347 number I would text.
Sounds about right to me. Could have said any number. I could have gone away with that one. Yes, that is the PPD text line. So you'll find that over on the Facebook pages as well. But yeah, that is the one that you read out is correct. I just double checked. It's actually 867-5309. You just message that.
There it is.
I'm sure it'll work out great.
And a big lead from Clayton there. Leaving his partner's 60. So Mark trying to get this 184 down. A big first dart. And a big second. Did he stay there for the third? Ooh, looks like a deflection off into the single 15. Does leave his partner's 69. So this match is right back into it. I mean, it is single out, but Andrew right there does knot this one right back up at 1-1. So we will have another 3-dart count up for a game 3 decider. I was avoiding doing that one, guys. Well, here we are, Paul. It looks like Clayton will lead off. Split bowl, 3 darts, highest score wins. Nick Schacher is starting to become a hero. He's everyone's hero. I hope everyone knows that.
You guys need to dream for bigger things in life. I'm just going to be real with you right now.
A little bit of feedback on the mic, boys. And it looks like Mark, Chris, and Wendy will get the start for this game 3 against Clayton, Andrew, and Ronda. Andrew, Clayton, and Ronda do play for Star City Amusements. Chris, Mark, and Wendy play for Motor City Entertainment out of Michigan.
Starting to have an echo. Is that any better?
It sounds
hopefully
a little bit.
Hopefully.
Dang fat fingers. Mark will get the start here on game 3. All knotted up at 1. And I will say that he started out the 701 game with a hat trick, so.
Yes, he did. Yeah, it is a lot better. Okay. Perfect. That's what we like to hear. Ooh.
Finding a lot of ones, trying to find the one, and there it is.
Good third.
Big third on a triple 20 does close that down. Clayton to step up. I would expect going to the 19s first. Will stay there for all 3 and misses into the single 3 on dart number 3. So Chris Coltis stepping up with the 20s open. Sorry to be a whiner. Just know you like to be as close to perfect as you can. Will stay there for all 3. Finds 3 singles to put 60 points on the board for his team. Andrew looking to change that, and he does just that with a big 7 mark.
Huge 7. Grabbed a point lead. Wendy's turn now to see what she can do to battle back on it. Big trip. Ooh, just outside. Huge triple though.
Justin Hightower with a hello. Justin
it going,
Hightower, how are
dude?
you? Tuning in from Idaho. One of the now biggest dart supporters as well. Shout out to you, Justin Hightower.
I will say.
As Ronda will step up and trying to find some points, misses all three. And it will send it over to Mark. Just a fan and leave them alone. How about that from Mark? Does get a 6 mark, 120 points scored. Looks down on the third and finds a triple three. So not far off.
Just outside though, just outside.
Can someone explain to me how to play cricket? I am not that good at it. I mean, you can watch the screen right now and then. That's the best way to learn, I think. I'm a visual learner, so
Visual learner. Oh,
just my personal opinion is Chris steps up, trip 20 first dart, trip 20 second dart, and a single 19.
Just outside. Doing good. How about you guys? Hey, we're doing great over here, man. Absolutely great. Having a time of our life. Watching some all-star trips.
And Andrew only walking away with 19 points there, so Wendy has some cushion to play with. Probably going straight at the 19s and then possibly up to point. I mean, it was said earlier that technically you cannot lose with having more points. So it's not hypothetical.
No, it is technical. As it was
Does she
pointed out
stay
to
there
us.
for the third? She does and misses into the trip 3. If some outlaw would leave them alone, they would be better.
Always a pleasure having you, Paul. You know that.
Big third for Ronda right there. 76 points scored, brings it a little closer. Chasing 56 with Mark being deadly on those trip 20s. And that's where he's looking for start and hits exactly that. Looking down for the close, looks for the Mike Maloney double, misses one hole out, and sinks it in for a big 5 mark for his team.
Very big 5 mark.
Oh, Paul, we know that. Trust me. We know that. Triple one, triple one. How about a 3 in the bed and a triple 3? Not what Clayton wanted.
Probably going 18s or 17s here. Looking to just run down that board now. Oh. Shows how much I know there. I mean, I love it. Like we did say, you can't lose with more points. Smart first.
We also
extends the lead.
I mean, you have to realize when you're playing this triples format, right? You have so many darts that happen in between your throws, where the odds of when you're supposed to take the risk are so much lower.
It is true.
Of when that's the right time to take that risk, unless you're the A player, unless you're the person that has to dictate because you have the higher average. Your B and C position players, they're going to sit there and they're going to pad a little extra, especially 20 round limit too. I mean, round outs are very common here.
Just play it smart. I see what you're saying.
Justin I'm not going to butcher that. I've never lost a game with two. Monahan, come
on.
I said that.
Oh, no. You had no confidence. Put your back into it. If you say the name wrong, I promise you Justin is bigger and stronger than you, but that's besides the point.
Ronda stepping up and hitting 51. So brings it a little closer. Mark looking straight at the 17s, finds a triple. How about this? Trip 16 over to the 15s. And how about a white horse giddy up?
Huge darts. Let's go.
The echo is back, and Jakobs nicks mics.
me try that.
And it looks like Mark, Chris, and Wendy will move on. In the one-loss bracket, they will go face Bobby, Dave, and Caitlyn. And we will be back after a few short messages.
Stay with us.
From the sponsors.
Get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All three dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All three dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering.
So in preparation for a recent event, I put this board to the test with 4 to 6 hours of practice per week for a month straight. This gave me an opportunity to see how this board holds up, as well as give you all that honest opinion you've been waiting for. After just a few throws, I was able to tell that this board was a touch softer than popular brands I've used in the past. Admittedly, this had me a little scared, thinking this would lead to a fairly quick wear down. Instead, after a week, I was still at the point where I felt the board did not need to be rotated. Overall, after a month and around 20 hours of play, I was thoroughly surprised by how well this board held up. Yes, there was some aesthetic wear and tear, but I do feel there was a decrease in the amount of bounce that I had, which I directly contributed to the board's softness. For me, this is a winner for both new and experienced players who like to put their hours in. Alrighty folks, don't forget we're your partner in darts. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching.
How to use a Corona light on a soft tip electronic dartboard using a Target Corona conversion kit. This kit comes with 4 identical pieces here. Very, very simple. The very bottom has 4 prongs that actually insert into the outer ring of the board. The other backside has a magnetic piece there that goes and connects against the magnetic feet of the Corona light. So full disclosure for this kit, it's not compatible with all electronic dartboards out there. We've tested everyone in the store. It does not work with the Target Nexus or other boards similar to that shell, and it doesn't work with the Grand Practice 13-inch board. However, it's compatible with the Grand versions 1, 2, 3, 3S and the Grand Dash, as well as the Darts Live 100S and 200S. And that is it. You guys ready? Turn this bad boy on. Voila, that is it. Very, very easy to do. Super affordable with the Target Corona conversion kit. Target Cult Darts range from the 2022 launches here. This is their high-end 90% tungsten range, and the theme is a stunning green and gold. So really what differentiates these is mostly the barrel shape. You have a torpedo option, a front-loaded almost bomber shape, and then a straight barrel. I would start there for your personal preference because your grip reference points are going to be really close throughout the entire range. All right, let's throw all of the steel tip variants onto the Target Aspar board. And as you can see, we've got the brand new mod home dartboard system all set up, ready to go. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it.
Well, welcome back to another match. We do have Chris, Mark, and Wendy back on the stream again against Bobby, Dave, and Caitlyn. And I'm telling you, with what we saw Mark do last round, we know that this guy can throw some darts. So
He's hot right now. They're coming out hot.
Bobby, Dave, and Caitlyn are playing for Playmore Coin Op in Missouri. And again, Chris, Mark, and Wendy for Motor City Entertainment in Michigan. Playing
Big
out of the same
6
bar.
mark open.
Playing out of the same bar as Jeremiah Millar.
Love that. Sup, Hunter? How you doing, dude?
Hunter
Actually,
Young,
it's
how are you,
4.
brother?
41-point lead here for Dave. Closes the 19s to start it.
Big first start. Does he stay down or does he go up in point? Misses into the 555.
Oof. Big close, though. Big close.
Chris looking to get him a new playhouse and stay on it.
Kobe Chrisman, I see in the chat. Dude, I just watched you in your finals a little bit ago, dude. You shot well. You did shoot well. Sorry you weren't able to quite take it. The other kid was on fire, man. But you shot well, dude. Good job.
Yeah, shout out to you, Kobe. Shout out to you for signing with Demon Custom Darts as well. First ever youth player. Just want to give a big shout out to you for that. And again, great shooting, man. I mean, didn't go your way, but that's the world of darts as Caitlyn looks up at the 18s, does find 3 singles, gets the job done.
3.
And Wendy,
We're going
I'm
to get a
telling
point
you.
lead here on the 17s.
Of course, Kobe. Any time, brother. I don't know if you know who this is. This is your
Absolutely.
Lost Boys. And look at this from Wendy. Here you go. Oh, miss into the triple 3.
Just outside of it. Walks away with 6, though. Now leading 61 points.
Bobby will step up. Triple 5 first dart. Single.
Single 20.
And a single 5. So only walks away with 1 mark. So
Chance
Mark
here to go up and
Citrone.
close at least the 20s, I think. I mean, I don't know. I would.
Looking down first
Yeah, I was
dart.
going to say point first and then go. You hit the triple, then you're clear to go close something. But
He's going to stay there for all 3.
yeah,
And only walks away with 34.
feeling like he needed a triple there. Big third dart. Brings it within 15. Gonna be looking to grab some 17s here. Get a point lead. Get ahead. There's 1. And there's 2.
Big darts from Chris.
Big 6 mark.
102 scored, up 112. So Caitlyn here looking at the 20s. Does find a single, then a single 5.
Hey, it happens, Kobe, dude. It happens.
Wendy
Did see her
looking.
walk away with 6 of those 17s last time. Let's see if she looks at them. Nope, staying on the 15s.
Ooh, misses the 3rd. So Bobby looking to get some points right here. Only chasing, I think that says 257?
Yeah.
257 to 200, so 57.
Dominic, what's up? Dominic the Sheriff.
Hi, Dad. How's it going?
Hey, my
Hi,
dad was
Dad.
in here earlier.
Right.
Now Nick DeShera's father.
Yeah, well, we got to get like the dart dads, right? So yeah, because also Will's dad always tunes into streams and stuff too. So we get the commentator dads versus the actual action dads of DJ Sayer and Gordon Dixon. We'll have them all fight. That's what I'm thinking.
I have a dart dad. He's huge, man.
How about that from Dave Madison right there?
One of the
Big
local
7
guys
mark.
here, I call him Dart Dad. So that's actually funny.
Fair enough.
Chris looking to get the point lead back, missing into the triple 3. And a big 3rd to regain and jump 36 points ahead.
Yeah, that was huge.
Caitlyn.
That was a needed dart. Looking for the 20s. There's the 18. There's another one. Tied it up.
Wendy probably looking to point first. That's what she's been doing. Looking down at the 17s, trying to get a point lead. Does find a single. Will stay there for the 3rd. And misses into the single 3, unfortunately. So
17 points ahead here. 1 mark would give him a point lead. Staying there, though. Smart darts. I think he stays. Oh, it did look. I haven't guessed a single thing right tonight, have I?
Nah, and that's the thing about this is
You just don't know where they're going to
I have
go.
you really don't. Mark looking to gain some points back.
And then just above it. Ooh, unfortunate. He did get a point lead, but not quite as much as he wanted.
Dave Madison
Big
looking to close with a 9-point lead.
They're looking at the 15. Smart darts.
So Chris probably going to jump over to those 15s just he has 2 marks on it. Chasing 9. Oh, and I was wrong. There you go, Junior. Here it is.
Right? You think you know. And then they'll tell you different.
Does get the open for the 16s. Looks like
Looking for the
Caitlyn's looking at those 15s. Missing into the single 2s.
Needs a little more on it. Looks up and points. Smart dart. Smart third.
Wendy stepping up to the line. She's been going for the 15s the past couple rounds, but does find a trip 16 first dart. Tries to stay there. And misses second and third. So a big first, does get a point lead. 21 points with Bobby Dees Jr. stepping up. Looking at the 20s. How about this?
Trip 15 and the trip 16. Great darts there by Mr. Bobby.
As I get a @Nick, check your messages when you can. And it looks like he's doing just that. Howie. Big third, recollect yourself, find a single bowl. Dave Madison only needed 3 bullseyes to take a 1-0 lead. Missing out and goes up to point. Smarter third dart.
Smart third.
$34 points separates these two teams in this first game of a race to 2. Single 15. Nice close. I know that's not what he was aiming at, but it's a big close. And now we'll have Caitlyn McKinley with 3 bowls needed. Missing into the 6s. And another smart third dart with a single 18 to add more points.
Looking to hit some bullseyes here for Miss Wendy.
There's one. There's two.
Ooh, just outside.
Just a bit outside.
Still needing 3 to take it home here. Now the pressure's on a little
Mr.
bit.
Bobby. So they are 52 points up. Looks straight at it. Single bowl. Single 10. I think point. Oh, no. Stays there for the third.
Stays for the third. Thought he had a good chance of that double.
Have to leave here. Got called out by someone on the gram board, and he said, "Good morning, mates." It's our guy, Craig Lavoca.
Fatality games. Thank you.
From England. Shout out to you, Paul Rogers. Kick some butt. And shoot him straight. Dave Madison only needing 1 bullseye. Only up 27, but he does find a double. to take game 1. So
On to
Dave,
01.
Bobby, and Caitlyn
Chris going to give us
take
the
game
start
1.
in 01 now. Or Mark, my bad. I forgot who threw first for their team.
Guys, let me reiterate. Playing in the January All-Star earns a player 75 points towards their 2024 TOC All-Star list position. A player's position on the All-Star list is what qualifies them for the following opportunities: the PPD Nationals doubles bonus prize money, the CSE and WCS invites, the TOC CSI and CDI invites, and then the TOC Supercharger bonus prize money. And like Nick Schacher said earlier, any other acronym that PPD can come up with. Big low ton there from Mr. Chris. Dave looking to get this 617 down and put this game back into reach. Does find a bowl on the second.
Regrouped after the single one. Found the bowl. 62 points scored.
62.
Wendy looking to run, though.
I like how calm Wendy's throw is here. I mean,
I do
she's just
I mean, it's
straight
all
back,
around it,
straightforward.
too. Yeah, it's all around it. It's accurate. It's the fine little retuning. I mean, she did almost hit the 9
Caitlyn's-
mark on the 17s a bit ago, though. Big low ton.
Big low ton from Caitlyn to
Big low
bring
ton.
this
Got him right back in it.
bring this game right back into it. So Mark stepping up with 442.
Big first. Let's go. Put it on the counter. Great hat trick. Great hat trick. What a time for it.
Big darts from Mark Citrone right there. Bobby trying to answer that with 439 points. Single 20 first start, single 19. Throws up his hands a little bit. Recollects himself. Trying to find the middle one. And misses into a single 7.
100-point 100-point lead here for Chris. Looking to extend it by as much as possible. Doesn't get to an out, but still a decent way in front.
Here comes Dave firing him back. And how about another put it on the counter for
Love
Dave?
it.
Brings him right back into this 243 to 225.
See what kind of setup shot Miss Wendy can do here. Looking to please hit a ton, I would hope. Ooh. She 147. That's not a bad lead. Great third dart to get down to the out. Great third dart. Good setup.
Caitlyn McKinley just trying to do the same thing, get her team to an out. Big second dart right there. And a single 18 leaves him a bogey, but
does.
still not out of reach. Mark
bogey.
with a 147.
Difficult little setup shot here. Does he look 19s first? I mean, I don't think so, honestly. Nah. Why? Why would he? Oh,
He does
look
now.
at
How
this.
about this?
A 147 shot. Great out from Mr. Mark Citrone there. Huge.
44.78.
Takes it level, all tied up. 1-1. Mark there with a 44.78. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Beautiful 147 shot out.
And we will go to the count up to decide
the
who goes
count up.
first on game 3.
Big 140
How
there
about
for
that?
or 100. I thought the third one was in. Big 100 though.
Can still win this though, even after a 555.
I mean, even if it's blocked, just go down to 19. It's still winnable.
Does stay there, and unfortunately will not win this one. Mark Citrone, Wendy Hammonds, and Chris Coltis will get the start on Game 3 for cricket against Caitlyn McKinley, Bobby Dees Jr., and Dave Madison. This is another match in the one-side loss bracket. So the loser of this is still not out, everyone. This is a triple elimination.
So just a couple confirmations I've gotten here in the background. It looks like we're going to get either the Division 1 or 2 final, depending on which one's ready for us first, as we do have people in both different bars that have camera packages already in their king seats there. So Division 1 and 2 finals looking likely for us to cover later on once it gets back to those. And then on top of that, we're going to be staying with Division 5 because after this, the winner of this match plays our Arizona friends, which we just got set up on the dartboard, the TJ Shoemaker team that we were watching earlier. So heads up on what's coming up next, guys.
Perfect. Thank you, Nick.
Nick in the background, everyone, doing so many great things.
Making
I
sure we're
don't know
running
how he does it,
smoothly.
and I tell him this. I tell him this every single time I'm on this. It is fantastic with what he does, and every stream that he does goes absolutely amazing. Big shot from Chris, though. 60 points does put a little more padding as Dave steps up, looking at the 19s.
Exactly, Allie. Chef's kiss.
And a big 5 mark from Dave. So Wendy Hammond's looking to get that point lead back, and I think she'll stay all 3. That's what we've seen from her before. So
Don't think she changes it now. Looking to find the middle.
Justin Monahan,
Walks
exactly
through 20.
that. Doing the Lord's work
Down.
on the seams. Caitlyn looking for a 5 mark, and she connects. So 95 scored, so 190 to 100.
Of 90 points here. Looking for the 20s, trying to catch back up. 70 down, 50 down, needing that triple. Just outside. It looks like it caught a little bit of a flight there, too. Huge third dart, closing the 20s. Extended that point lead out with 76 points and then closed the 20s out. Just beautifully done. Chris here going to have to be looking at the 18s or 17s. Looking down for the 17s. Finds the triple on the last. Is able to snag the playhouse.
Dave, I'm expecting to go straight at the 17s. Does find a single. Stays there for all 3. Gets the job done. Closes their playhouse. Wendy Hammond's looking for a new one just to try and get back as they are chasing 111 points. A big first dart from Wendy. Unfortunately misses on dart 2 and dart 3, but does get a playhouse as Caitlyn McKinley will come up and try and close that down as soon as they got it. So
Close the 18.
we like to say boring but effective as
Yes,
Mark
indeed.
Citrone looking at the 16s, finds a single. Getting closer to the trip. And only finds 3 marks. So again, boring but effective, but I don't think it's going to be enough for Mark, Wendy, and Chris. And Bobby, looking at this, there we go. Big
Great
trip 15,
darts,
trip
great
16.
darts. Looking to put it away. Chris, you're
Chris
gonna
has
be just
one choice.
banging the bullseyes, just trying to hit as many as you can here.
Does miss into a number that he needs. So not a bad miss.
Not wasted. Just outside. Dave Madison now step up and take it home.
Single 19. Single 9. Stays there for the third and finds
Finds
a
one.
second bullseye. Wendy Hammond steps up, finds one.
One. Just outside.
Ooh, just misses.
Have it go a little stray on it there. Caitlyn to hopefully find one in the middle. There it is. First dart.
So,
3-8-6
Caitlyn.
for Caitlyn here. Great darts. Oh, look at that. 5-6-7, a 3-8-6, and a 3-3-3, I think.
So Mark Citrone, Chris Coltis, and Wendy Hammonds are still in this in the final chance bracket as Caitlyn McKinley, Bobby Dees Jr. and Dave Madison will move on in the one loss side. So
Hi, Tina.
hi, Tina. Tina Two Toes.
All right, guys. So it looks like what's coming up next, it's going to be the Arizona perspective playing on the team that just won out here. So that's just going to be what's coming up next for you guys. They're going to take a few minutes to set up that board. So we're going to cut it back on over to our ads here. Watch those for a few minutes, but don't go far, folks, because the action will be back just a moment. Nick Teixeira, Jacob Armstrong, Josh Eward Jr. and the Lost Boys, and Jakob hanging out with us today.
Get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All three dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All three dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering.
So in preparation for a recent event, I put this board to the test with 4 to 6 hours of practice per week for a month straight. This gave me an opportunity to see how this board holds up, as well as give you all that honest opinion you've been waiting for. After just a few throws, I was able to tell that this board was a touch softer than popular brands I've used in the past. Admittedly, this had me a little scared, thinking this would lead to a fairly quick wear down. Instead, after a week, I was still at the point where I felt the board did not need to be rotated. Overall, after a month and around 20 hours of play, I was thoroughly surprised by how well this board held up. Yes, there was some aesthetic wear and tear, but I do feel there was a decrease in the amount of bounce that I had, which I directly contributed to the board's softness. For me, this is a winner for both new and experienced players who like to put their hours in. Alrighty folks, don't forget we're your partner in darts. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching.
How to use a Corona light on a soft tip electronic dartboard using a Target Corona conversion kit. This kit comes with 4 identical pieces here. Very, very simple. The very bottom has 4 prongs that actually insert into the outer ring of the board. The other backside has a magnetic piece there that goes and connects against the magnetic feet of the Corona light. So full disclosure for this kit, it's not compatible with all electronic dartboards out there. We've tested everyone in the store. It does not work with the Target Nexus or other boards similar to that shell, and it doesn't work with the Grand Practice 13-inch board. However, it's compatible with the Grand versions 1, 2, 3, 3S, and the Grand Dash, as well as the Darts Live 100S and 200S. And that is it. You guys ready? Turn this bad boy on. Voila, that is it. Very, very easy to do, super affordable with the Target Corona conversion kit. The Target Cult Darts range from the 2022 launches here. This is their high-end 90% tungsten range, and the theme is a stunning green and gold. So really what differentiates these is mostly the barrel shape. You have a torpedo option, a front-loaded almost bomber shape, and then a straight barrel. I would start there for your personal preference because your grip reference points are going to be really close throughout the entire range. All right, let's throw all of the steel tip variants onto the Target Aspar board. And as you can see, we've got the brand new mod home dartboard system all set up, ready to go. Oh, I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. And a quick note on the dual core dartboard, it's mounted on the very new edge corner bracket. So that is a new product by Winmore, and we've reviewed that and we're gonna show you exactly how to mount it. So stay tuned for that video. But in the meantime, let's chuck some darts. Okay, we'll go 20. Oh.
And we're back for more action of the All-Star Triples here in January. As you see TJ Shoemaker with a big 9 mark to start things out. We do have the team of Chuck, Timothy, and TJ, as you guys saw, against Caitlyn, Bobby, and Dave. So we did just see Caitlyn, Bobby, and Dave.
And seeing Chuck, Timothy, and TJ just a little bit ago, honestly. So 2 teams we've watched recently. Both of them have been on a hot run here. Only one of them will continue. See who it is.
As Dave Madison looks for a playhouse to get some points because they are chasing 3. And how about that? A big third for a big 5 mark. 34 points scored. Does get 31 point advantage for Chuck to step up to the line. Does have the 20s and 18s. Single 20. Single 20. Does he stay there for the third? I'm pretty sure that he does. And unfortunately misses into the single 1.
Just outside. Walking away with 7. 119 points scored. Took point lead by 110. TJ looking to do some work on the 20s here. Gonna need to find it though. And looks down for the close. Misses that too. Not too happy with it. Bobby here to start closing some stuff. Take a little bit of a leeway here.
I think he goes straight at the 20s right here. Big first dart and finds the triple. Single 18. Does he close it? And he does. Big
That's
6
huge.
mark from Bobby right there.
That's big, yeah. Big
After a
darts there,
big
Bobby.
9 mark open from TJ. So
Doing that last time.
Here we are.
Man. That man just has some clutch closes.
only finds 2 single 16s. So Dave Madison looking to go straight at the 16s. And like we always say, boring but effective.
Boring
Does
but
close that
effective.
down.
Got the job done. Forces Chuck here to go look over to the 15s. Gonna be looking to do some work on it. Falls short into the 2. Little
Single
overcompensation
10.
there. Got to find the middle. Does not get it, unfortunately. Caitlyn looking here to make that hurt. Take away that 15 and possibly move on to the bullseye with how I've seen Caitlyn shooting. Yeah,
And there it is. Big trip 15.
Bullseye.
Oof.
Looked at it. Okay, TJ, right here. You gotta find the middle. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, and just outside.
I'm not gonna lie, it looked like it was in from where we were looking at. But
It really did. Man, that was close.
Bobby
He
D's
scared
Jr.
it. Needs 3
only
to take it
needed 3
away.
balls.
Single 2. Single 4. 90 points. I think you still. I mean, I think you force it to 4.
You gotta
balls.
stay.
Nope,
That's a
I mean,
nope.
That's huge.
That's a
huge.
big
Yeah.
third.
That's a lot of pressure here on Timothy now. Knowing that he's just got to rack in those bullseyes. Not able to find it yet. Scooting over. And
Oof.
lands into the 19. And Dave Madison here to take leg 1. And break the throw on it
Ooh,
too.
little pre-celebration.
Looks like Jacob there.
I do that sometimes as well, I'm not gonna lie. As Anthony Dearman says, much love, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this All-Star Triples.
Guys,
the
we are back in
biggest
action.
ever.
Biggest ever. How many teams we got here, Jacob?
We have 346 teams participating in our January
Holy
All-Stars
cow.
triple, making it the largest triples to date.
What kind of money
Guys, there
in
is
that?
$36,770 in total payouts for this tournament.
So, like here in Division 5, if they take first place, their division's stacked. What is their possible winnings here for first?
First place would be
Let me-
$642 split amongst the teammates. Second place, $483. Third place is at $321, and fourth place, the final paying position at $254. And that's for
Good money,
any
guys.
full brackets. If they have 16, it's slightly lower if there's 15, but only by a smidge.
Some good
There's-
good money, guys.
There's the answer to that. So,
How many
as
teams are in a division for it to be full?
16.
16 teams? Okay.
Sorry, guys. Had a screaming baby. Needs his
Shout out
butt
to dad
changed. So,
duties.
yeah. Had to mute there for a second. But a big third from Chuck. So, 68
Big,
scored.
big.
They're still in this. Caitlyn McKinley with 445. Trying to make this hurt. A big first dart. There we go. Big second.
Big second.
How about a
put it on the counter? Big hat trick there. Takes the point lead here by 115, right?
Correct. And TJ just looking up at the trip 20 does find a single. Only 53 points scored.
And Bobby looking to do some work. Hopefully break that throw again and take it home.
295 with a countdown timer. Big first dart. Big second. How about back to back? Ooh. Missing in a single 12. So 112 scored.
112.
183 does leave a bogue, but Timothy.
You got a round or two to relax on that, though.
Big second dart. Misses it in a single 15. He's all right there.
85 scored. Does bring it down within about 100.
Dave just looking to get it down.
Set up a shot here. As he does, leaves a 102. As Bobby, Dave, and Caitlyn will have 6 at least to look at the 102.
Ooh, just missed from Chuck. And hey, that is an out.
Third. That is an out. Got it down to it.
The big fish.
Got it down to it.
Caitlyn McKinley, I am very expecting to see this 102 go. A big hat trick last time up to the line. A nice miss in a single 2. How about this?
One. And take it home. Caitlyn McKinley with a 42 point per dart. Girl is on fire.
Don't quit your day job, Junior.
No, I don't. Absolutely.
So, Bobby, Dave, and
stellar dart
Caitlyn will
stuff
move
again.
on. Guys, Chuck, Timothy, and TJ are not out. They are in that last chance bracket now. So, down but not out. They will move on and play for a chance to win some money here in the next couple rounds. So they got to keep pushing on. But it is a race to 1. So and I'm pretty sure that race to 1 is cricket. 1 game of cricket. So, but as we will.
Guys, let us know where you're tuning in from. Us Lost Boys, of course, from Ogden, Utah, as always. Got Nick, the young buck to share, joining us from Florida, correct?
Correct. That is correct.
Yeah.
The Sunshine State.
Sunshine
As
State.
Cade
Let us
Walker.
know where you are watching from. Cade Walker in the chat. What's up? What's up?
Cade, the Rockstar Walker. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you in the chat. Hope everything is well.
Cade,
Everyone knows
Jacob.
that.
How about
that?
Luke Littler this weekend
I mean,
winning the Bahrain
that's
Masters? Oh
against
my
against
goodness.
the mighty Mike MVG.
MVG, dude. Oh my gosh. This kid is unstoppable. Literally just
I mean,
unreal.
Idaho love over here. Love that.
Absolutely, Cade. Thank you, brother.
Just finished our end of season Friday doubles. Well, hopefully everything went well. Hopefully you threw them
Hopefully
straight.
you guys shot well, tore it up.
No, I think the
Nah,
biggest
dude.
highlight, and we were watching it together.
The big
but
fish, the
the
big
big
fish.
fish when he just hooked it and reeled it
Dude,
in.
he
I mean,
straight
that was
turned
just
and whoop. Such a showman, dude. Like, I love
Clearwater
it.
Alley. That's also in Florida, I'm pretty sure. Birdman Darts is in the house from Grand Junction, Colorado. I can
Grand
tell you
Junction,
that.
Colorado. What's
Shout out to
up,
Birdman, Al
Birdman?
Asanavage.
Yes, sir. Great
As
grand
we
board
will
stream.
switch over to David
Division one.
Almont. David
Okay.
Al. I'm pretty sure that they are going to be throwing out of the copper nickel. Wooden nickel. I was wrong. Puffy's in the house. Puffy,
in the
how are you?
house. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Guys, we are bringing you the action live. This is Division 1. Please hit that share button. Hit the like if you are enjoying it. Thank you for stopping in on your Saturday afternoon with us, Lost Boys and the PPD. Much love to everyone. There's a big 7 mark there.
As
Giving a
this
little
is still,
celebration at it.
I say this is still the one lost side. So I mean, these guys are trying to guarantee them some money.
Yes.
As David Almont, Ben Baxa, and Wes White against Tito Martinez, Aristo Lopez, and Lorraine Mosley.
Yeah, and this is a guaranteed money position. Loser here goes to the 4th place position, which is a 1-chance game. The winner here, 3rd place, where they defend their 1 loss and try to get into the final here. So significant point in the bracket. This is basically the finals of the 1-loss bracket. And of course, I mean, these are some really stacked teams all trying to fight their way to see if they can take on Ram Guevara's team at the end of this.
As we get a chat, as a comment in there, Wes White is playing in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Exactly what Jeremy said. And how about that? Put it on the counter for Mr. Tito Martinez. As David Almont is only chasing 14 points, does have 3 playhouses. So this very well could go for Mr. David. And yes, Ben, David, and Wes are playing for the MG League's SF Music Service out of South Dakota, and Aristo, Lorraine, and Tito are playing for DNC Amusements out of Texas. And David will stay there for 120 scored big darts to give him a 106-point bonus. As big first dart, misses into a single 2, does find 75 points though.
It's 3. Lost Boys, that is us, Andrew. How's it going, man?
Andrew Michael leader with a Lost Boys question mark. How about that from Wes White? I will say, look at that, 6.8
right now. Yeah.
Alan Armstrong, what's up, bro? How are you?
What's up?
I mean, it is also 3:33 in the afternoon, so I don't really know about good morning, but
Well, compared to our normal stream time.
yes, yeah. But we will go to game 2, 7:01, open in, open out. Evaristo with the start. Guys, so much action coming in as Evaristo steps up. Bullseye, single 14, and a bullseye to follow. So 114 scored. This is a race to 2 with Ben, David, and Wes having that 1 game advantage. Wes stepping up. I did get to watch Wes, I'm not going to lie, down at Team Dart NDA in the trios event, the mixed trios with, I'm pretty sure he was shooting with Zach Hunter and, I know Cheyenne Richards, actually. So, got to see him throw live down in Vegas as Tito steps up and hits 106. So 591 to 481. It's always morning when you can have breakfast at all times. I mean, I would have to agree with you, but I mean, it like I said, it also is 3:35 here in Ogden, Utah. So
I don't know if you can say it's always morning depending on what you're eating, because that's like saying every time I have popcorn, it's movie time. Like that's not true. Sometimes I'm just snacking. I don't know about that one, Alan. I'm not buying it as we put it on the counter over here for Ben Baxa.
Exactly. Ben Baxa. I will say that I did get to do a PPD stream with Ben Baxa taking a first place finish last year. That was awesome to watch him and all the support that he had. How about Lorraine right here with a bowl single 20 movie time? Andrew says 120 scored.
Yeah, Lorraine doing great stuff. She's had great success. She didn't get the finish she wanted in the WCS, but for a long time we talked about Tito Martinez. Her not so better half is Lorraine's the main show, but Tito's a great guy and got a chance to finally meet him in person. But that has done well in the early iterations of the CSC. Now Lorraine carving her own way in the WCS, so definitely a dart duo between the two of them. And of course, Listo of Aristo goes by Listo, a super cool guy. Got a chance to also talk to him out in Texas, and he's a very serious competitor. Just made the pro list as well on the Arachna tour.
That is awesome. Shout out to you, Listo.
Very, very awesome. Very awesome.
As shout out to my Lost Boys. Thank you, Cade. Thank you. USA stream going to be in Vegas, Team Darts? Yes, they will always be.
They will be
at Team Dart NDA.
They
always.
Will be down there.
And that is actually where I got to meet the fine Nick DeShera. We actually got to play against each other one game, and I will say that was the funnest match that I've ever played. But
yeah, but I'm actually back in form now, not like how I was then. I'm just saying I need to hook up this grand board. We'll run a series. I'm ready to.
Dude,
I don't think the Lost Boys can touch in form Nick DeShera.
What?
I want to be honest.
What? Hey,
I'm sorry.
Be about it.
I've been working on it.
Don't talk about it. Be about it.
Yeah, but I have to put up a grand board, guys. Like it's.
Because I have a put it on the counter hashtag put it on the counter from Birdman Darts. A 124 from Ben Baxa to leave 140. NDA is April 18th. Through the 24th.
Through the 24th. Yep.
April 18th through the 24th. So
and yes, Andrew, they will be there. You will have the chance to be able to meet them.
I'm pretty sure that all three of them are going to be there this year. It was only, unfortunately, Nick and Will last year, but I think Sean is making the play to come down.
We're going to see what the team is looking like, because NDA is such an awkward time because Sean was school, and then also PPD All-Star Trips overlaps, and we stream these now. So we're going to figure out what that team's looking like there. More than likely, honestly, Lost Boys just own the All-Star Triple streams now.
Guys, and we did hear too that Sean Green is wanting to do personal meet and greets with everyone. So please message Sean Green and tell him that you are looking to do that meet and greet. Shoot him a message. He'd be more than happy to help out you guys.
Anytime of year.
Tell him Lost Boys sent you.
Yeah.
He'll come to you even. Bring dinner, a whole 9 yards. Great guy.
As Birdman Dar says, let's go, Nick DeShera, get that gram board up. I mean... double 8. Ooh. I think he was looking for the single out right there, and it flied it off into the single 8. So Tito only needing a single 12 right here, because it is open in, open out here in Division 1 in all the divisions in the 01 game. And there it is.
Ooh.
We are all knotted up at game 1 apiece, as we will go to a count of best
outfit twins in Vegas.
I'm not wearing a banana outfit. I don't know who you're talking to.
I ain't going to Vegas. That is right.
I'll probably get in on the banana
birthday.
outfits. That's Sean Green's thing, but I might get in on the banana outfits this year.
As West White is, how about this? How about that?
Look at that. He says this is time to make up for that miss in the single 8. Gosh dang it. Like see what happens when they go where I want them to, he's saying back there.
And I'm not gonna lie, like as soon as I hit the 111, like if I'm facing and I see a 180,
push the
I'm
button.
literally just pushing the button after that. Like unfortunately, like you're not gonna beat a 180 with a 111. So
no.
10 to 10 right now, by the way, in the Texans Ravens game, by the way. Not that like it's a major highlight, but I definitely didn't expect it to be this close this long into the game with 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
Wow.
Yeah, that's actually
10 to
crazy.
10. I mean,
That's actually
CJ Stroud's
crazy.
stepping up, so. So Wes, Ben Baxa, and David Almont will get the start in this game 3. It will be cricket. So, and I mean, Wes just hit a 1080 and it looks like he blocks himself.
Well, he had the opportunity to win it 2 straight. And if you ask Wes White, can you hit a single 16? I'll give you 100 darts. He hits it 90 plus, if not 99 of them.
100%.
That was
100%.
such an uncharacteristic miss there. And to be able to win 2 straight, I mean, you have to just shake it off. You have to have a short memory and just say, you know what? It happened. Let's keep moving on. And Lista right there gives the opportunity right back. So this has been Bax's turn to take charge and get his team back online.
And he'll do just that with a big first single 20. As Jimmy William Sullivan says, "What's up, Nick?"
What's
and
up,
a big
Sully?
5 mark. I'm surprised that Ben Baxa did not stay up there, just especially with only needing 1 single 20 to close.
Yeah.
So we will see.
It doesn't make sense in a last scenario to take a risk like that. It's not worth the payoff in that case. I mean, unless he did his homework. Tito Martinez is notoriously a super conservative point player. Maybe he just knew that, but 9 times out of 10, you're loading it up. If you have the 20s with an X, you're just going to stay it.
Well, exactly like you said, it's the last decider. This isn't the time for the hero dart, as you could say.
David Almont just hits a single 19, step back, takes a
Step
sip.
back, take a drink, compose yourself. These next 2 matter.
The dad holding the baby by his shirt in the back. Welcome to the Wooden Nickel in South Dakota, everyone. Single 18, triple 4, and a triple 1. I know Lorraine wants all 3 of those back. I got a jet, but much love. Thank you, Cade.
Hey, Cade Walker.
Shout out to you,
rock
brother.
Star. Thank you, brother.
Wes White stepping up, trip 18 first start, looking to
Walks away with
add
5.
to that. And to be honest, Ali, I didn't even notice it. So, I mean, shout out to you for pointing that out. But only a 4 mark there from Listo. So, as Ben Baxa will look up, close the 17, and probably just move. Oh, look into the trip 15, I think, first start.
Jacob
And
Graham
trying to
in the
stay there.
house. What's up?
Jacob Graham from Good Guys Live. Jacob Graham, hope everything is well with you, brother. You still spell your name wrong, just letting you know. As I'm getting a shake of the head from Nick DeShare in the background. And how about this from Tito? A big 5 mark, 32 points scored.
Me, Kessler, and
Kessler,
Kenny
and
going
Kenny.
to try and do little trips. I like that.
Okay.
That's cool.
Kenny, sweet and tangy from X1 Elite.
Hopefully we
Jacob.
would be invited back and have a chance to commentate that. That would be a lot of fun.
And David Almont looking to add some point. How about that? Big trip 16 on the third.
Big third. Just trusting his gut there and throwing it. Knew it was there.
Charles Tyler, hope to see you in a little bit, brother.
Much love.
I will hopefully see you here in a little bit. Big 5 mark there from Lorraine. Only chasing 22 points. So, I mean, Wes White needing 2 15s right there. And then probably going up to the points. And just like that, big 5 mark to cushion that point lead.
Yeah,
I just like how calm and collective Wes White's throw is. I mean, he's
very calm.
He's one of those tempo players. He just stays with it and he just goes. And especially
doesn't miss by much.
I say in a big game 3 situation, with Ben Baxa coming up to the line. I mean, only needing 3 bowls. So
yeah, I mean, put it at 82 point deficit on it.
Correct. Yeah.
Forcing for 4 bullseyes, so 7 needed here for the Tito team.
And
1
I
more
think this
needed.
is game right here.
There it is. Great,
team
great
of
dart there.
Ben, David, Wes will edge out on Listo, Lorraine, and Tito. So I mean,
As you see the respect there by everyone, guys. This is great show of sportsmanship there. Great match. Good win there for the gentleman.
as it looks like we will be going back to bull shooters in Arizona, where TJ Shoemaker, Timothy, and Chuck will be taking on. This is will be a Division 5 last chance. So race to one, everyone. The winner of this will move into that 4th place round where they are guaranteed money. And Chuck, Timothy, and TJ are facing Justin, Lee, and Tyler out of Missouri.
Arizona versus
Timothy,
Missouri.
big second dart, only walks away with 19 points, as Justin will have a chance to cushion the point lead and
Yeah,
add
hero
more
can put
to
some
it.
20s. Only walks away with one.
Chuck from 1080 Dart Supplies, if you've ever been down to Arizona, this guy is well known and such a great guy. Shout out to him and Sharon. Truly amazing people with everything that they do for the dart community. And how about this? Oh, just missing to the single 3. 76 scored, though. Does get the point lead. Before leaving again, excellent job commentating, you two and Nick. Thank you so much. Truly,
Thank you, Charles. Thank you.
James Goodwin, go Sodak. I mean, South Dakota. I know that's where you're from. So
Big third, 120 points scored there. Put 85 points between them there. Looking to fill up the 19s here. Only walks away
only
with 2.
finds 2.
47 point difference here.
That's a nice jersey.
Nice
Chuck
jersey
is
Chuck is
hey.
wearing.
I'm pretty sure I know who designed that one. Actually,
I think I do know the brain behind that one. It is a
I
good
think
looking
I
jersey.
do.
For a great
100%.
cause too.
Shout out to you, James. Another local to us here in Utah. Big shout out to you, man. Much respect, much love. Don't know if you saw, but we will be starting Friday night blind draw tournaments, brought to you by none other than yours truly, Jacob and Junior. So, big shout out to Ellis Amusements for allowing us to do that. Some big things happening for us dart players here in Utah. And just wanted to put that out for my local people here in Utah. And if you ever come to Utah and you're here on a Friday night, hit us up.
Stop in. If you're
Stop in, say
at
hello.
At all. Those of you all around the country, if you're ever in Ogden, Utah, on a Friday night, come hang out with us Lost Boys.
How about this from Chuck? Looking up to that 20, only up 28 points.
You hit it big, but if you don't, it hurts.
I say with Lee following you, and he just came off of his 6 mark on that trip 20.
Just literally banged it in.
James Goodwin, sounds good, brother.
Sounds
good.
Forward to
Looking
it. The
forward to it.
flyers are out now. All the information is there. Go check it out. Guys, we're stoked.
And Lee only walking away with 20 points there. So, I mean, this could be a big turning point for TJ right here. Closing that 20, going straight down to the 19s. And how about that with a big 7 mark?
Huge.
From TJ.
Huge last 2 darts.
Tyler Holmes up. Looking at the 18s. Does find 4 of them. So, down but not out, as they are chasing 104. Timothy Kanicki with a single 18. How about a close? And a smart third. As on my way to the airport, can I crash at your place? LOL. Hey, I will say you can't crash at mine. Today didn't go expected for us. Time to watch and cheer everyone else on. Well, John Severns, thanks for tuning in to the All-Star Triples here in January.
Best of luck to you next time. Sorry to hear that.
As guys, this is the biggest triples event to date. we have 346 teams participating in our January All-Star triples, which is literally the biggest one ever.
Holy cow.
100% payback on entry fees plus $10,820 in added money, which equals $36,770 paid out between 22 divisions.
That's a lot
Guys,
of dinero.
that's unreal. I mean, and on top of that, playing the January All-Star earns a player 75 points towards their 2024 TOC All-Star list position. So, I mean, that's huge. Like, it adds you on to that top 1,000 for those bonus spots, like the PPD Nationals doubles bonus prize money, or, even the CSC or WCS invites. So, I mean, you throw well in these, I mean, you might be getting some other stuff. So, as Timothy looks up at the 16s, and here we are, closes that. Does he go back for points, only being up 25? And he does just that, just misses into the single three.
That's right.
Come on, my
though.
Arizona boys, TJ, Charles, and Timothy. What? I was wondering when I was going to see the name Heather Fuller in this chat. Heather, how are you? Hope everything is well for you and the family.
Well tonight.
Chuck looking to close the 15s, I'm pretty sure. First start does get a single. We'll stay there for all three, especially now. Anyone coming out to the
Pittsburgh bull shooter?
Heather Fuller, good to hear. How about that big five mark? Lee Turner has
Maya Berger in the house. How's it going, Maya?
I played bad today, but need those points. Hey, I mean, exactly what you said, Maya.
Exactly. As Jacob just said, those points are very important. This will get each of these players 75 points. So
on that top 1,000 list, guys.
Jacob, I will be out there commentating over in Pittsburgh. I got my jacket ready. Although every time I've gotten to a place that's supposed to be cold for this regional tour, it really hasn't been. When I was in Buffalo in November, I was so prepared, and it was like 50 degrees. And I was like, oh, this is actually just nice. We're just having a great day out the falls here. So no, excited to be over in PA. Was played in that tournament a couple times now. That's the biggest top three biggest regional for Arachnid. So highly recommend, if you're planning on going, sign up online, because you're not going to get signed up if you try to do it on site. Just making that clear to everyone listening right now.
Oh, I was going to let you do it, Nick. I put you missed your opportunity.
And put it on the boom goes the dynamite.
There we
go. That'll be the last time we let him do that.
Ooh, Timothy missing out. Does find the first bowl, though. Compared to Arizona, every state is cold. I mean, yeah, Utah's terrible. 15-ish degrees right now. Look forward to meeting you. Ugh, sounds terrible. Have fun, Nick. As Justin does find 2 bullseyes to add 50 points. So Chuck only needing 2.
Just looking for the middle here. Those are the 15s if you need the bailout option.
And there's a big first. Hey, got some points on top.
They counted.
Oh, it just missed one hole.
Just outside. It's a good look, though.
I want to make a bull shooter regional once just to try. Wish Wisconsin would have one. Yeah, I mean, I wish there was one closer to me in Ogden, Utah, but.
I'm sorry. This is supposed to be behind the scenes, so I just looked over at Junior, and I never seen a man attack a burrito so viciously in my entire like that was comedic.
It was talking crap, dude. I had to show his boss. What are you talking about?
That was not how I wish I was faster at switching.
To get it down quick, dude.
Oh man!
Wow, that was amazing. All right, guys, you didn't see it, but it really was amazing.
Here to show his boss. Just like TJ there with that bullseye.
Chuck and Timothy will move on in the last chance bracket. So guys, they're not out, and they did just guarantee themselves a finish of 4th place for $254. And they will face Bobby, Dave, and Caitlyn, which I'm pretty sure that they met earlier. And they did, literally 2 matches ago. So hang on to your seats, and we'll switch over to Night
Night
Owls.
Owls,
What
okay.
division is this, Nick, if you don't mind me asking? As we have Lisa McCormick and Stephanie. If I can get...
Yeah, so this is going to be Division 16 here. This is going to be that third, fourth guaranteed match to see who goes into that third place match with advantage or fourth place with some slight disadvantage with the wins, losses here. And do want to give a shout out to the Night Owls team here. They did move over to fill in that board once the team playing on it got eliminated. So big shout out to you guys for doing that.
Thank you, Night Owls, giving us the opportunity to bring you the action.
As we have
65 points
Todd.
scored here.
I say if we had Todd, Danny, and Lisa against Stephanie, Brian, and Chuck Taylor. Brian, Chuck, and Stephanie thrown out of Indiana, Just Arts Inc., and Danny, Lisa, and Todd, DNR Star out of Minnesota. So 78 points scored there. Danny looking up. Big second dart as he almost falls over the line. And a big low ton from Danny.
Go Todd
Dvorak.
Riggs from Ryan Anderson in the chat.
As I missed Heather's as well. TJ Shoemaker for the win. What? As Chuck Taylor steps up. Only
Chuck's got a
finds
little
63.
Little like fling to his throat, don't he?
A little bit.
Ryan Anderson, how's it going, dude? Hope all is going well for you. Thank you for taking time, stopping in here on your Saturday evening. We greatly appreciate it. As we are Lost Boys, coming to you live from the PPD, as we are doing a little takeover on this All-Star Trips action. As Miss Stephanie only unfortunately walks away with 18. Gonna have Todd here looking to take out a 152.
I mean, in my personal opinion, I don't think I shoot this just because the other team is on 371. I mean, if you get the shot, shoot it, but I think this is just more of a setup play. Go, man, enjoying the stream. Ryan Anderson, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Exactly what Junior said. Big shout out to all of you guys that have tuned in today for this All-Star Triples in January. As Brian Cook will step up to the line with 371, trying to get that down. Single 13, first dart. Single 8. Trying to find the middle. And does just that for 71 points scored.
Still 300 on the board, so that will mean that Danny, Lisa, and Todd will have at least 6 darts in hand to be looking at that 106. As he's looking here just to set this up, either 18, bullseye, something like that. Leads to 77, still very doable. As Chuck steps up, a hat trick does leave a hat trick here. Usually,
Kyle Ludi with Go Team Night Owls.
300. Screw your commentary curse, man. I'll give you the commentary blessing.
Put it on the counter for Mr. Chuck Taylor.
Lisa better hit this, or Stephanie's going to step up here and hit this hat trick and show y'all that I really did mean 150, 150,
how about
300.
this?
Find the middle.
Oh.
Ooh, just high on it to leave 30. Okay, Stephanie, you got this.
Ludi.
Incoming hat trick.
Oh, just missed. Trying to set it up. Big third right there.
Third, though. He's 89. Todd Riggs here with a 30. As it is a
Guys, it is
out. Just looking to hopefully hit 215s here. Hits the 10.
Single 20.
Up for the 20.
And does just that.
That'll do.
So we will go to a game 3 decider. As we will have a game of count up to decide who goes first. best 3 darts split bowl for the game of cricket start. As Kyle Ludi is probably
Stephanie's husband.
Beverly Kanicki. Yes, unfortunately you did. We did just have the guys playing out of the bull shooters, and we might go right back to it.
I believe so. Nick, is that next up on rotation?
It just depends on how things lie with where these matches are finishing up, if we're gonna be able to pop back over. So
I'm sure we'll see him once or twice.
we're
more, though.
probably gonna get them again. They
Whoa.
are at that 1-loss territory, so anything can happen those last chance leagues. So
Is that the only team playing out of bullshitter?
there was about 10 teams signed up, if I'm not mistaken, but we're down to the very last team. The TJ's team is the last one that we have in there, that at least I have on my list.
Gotcha.
So just to give you guys some context, when you guys are signing up and you're like, I wonder how I can get on the stream for this All-Star Trips. First off, sign up at one of our streaming locations. You'll usually know if you have one in your area. If not, just ask your vendor if you have a streaming location. From there, all you got to do is just make sure when you sign up for these tournaments, we look at everybody. You can sign up for primary and secondary location. We only look at people that put their primary locations at the streaming bars. So that is who you guys see, and that's where our list comes up and how we get people on the stream there.
So it looks like the team of
check that out, didn't she?
No, we went to a game 3. So Brian Cook, Stephanie, and Chuck Taylor will actually get the start. And a big third dart from Brian Cook right there to find 4, put 20 points on the board. Again, these guys are guaranteed money, guys. The loser of this is guaranteed the 4th place. So still a lot of action to come here in this All-Star Triples today, here on January 20th of 2024. Chuck Taylor steps up, only a 1-point lead. Does look down in the 19s. And yeah, he kind of does do the flick of the wrist. I like his throw, though.
Little flick on it, but I mean, hey, it's working.
Danny Dvorak, looking at those 19s, trying to get the point lead back, does find a single. And another single to only score 38, so does give him a 17-point lead. Stephanie Ludi stepping up.
Looking up here, looking to rake in some 20s.
It's a big second dart and a big
Finds
third.
23 point behind for Miss Lisa here. She steps up. Not no more. Finds that triple. Closes the 20. And right back down. Beautiful, beautiful darts. Be sure has teams on streaming board too, FYI. We try to get to who we can there, CJ, but definitely do appreciate the heads up.
Brian Cooks looking at those 18s. Ooh, flights out into the single 4. Does find a single on that third. Todd Riggs probably going to shoot straight at it and then possibly add some more cushion to the points. So and there it is. Trip 18 first dart. Ooh, I know that one's close. Oof, misses on dart 2 and dart 3.
Right
but does
there,
find a
though.
trip 18. Chuck Taylor trying to put in some work on the 17s. Get his team right back into this.
Just
Ooh,
outside,
one hole from it.
just above it. A little bit of walker in the way. Ooh, does catch the flight and kind of take it over to the 3. Did look good though. Hammer time, yes indeed. Lisa here with 1 to close the 17. Moving to the 16s. And a big third dart, trip 16. 16 points on the board.
Yeah, that's a massive moment. I mean, in a last leg scenario here, the big benefit is that it gives you that advantage in that third place match. Because if you were to lose here, you're not out of it. You're in that fourth place. You have to win a single elimination game, and then after that, you then have to win a best of 3. Then you have to win another single game just to get back into the finals. Or instead, if you win this match right here, you just got to win another best of 3, and then you're on your way to the finals with only 1 loss. So very pivotal moment, very pivotal leg for these teams.
Absolutely, very huge. Way to put some perspective on that. As Todd, Danny, and Lisa looking to kind of just close things up here. Chuck Taylor seeing what he can do to kind of stand in the way of that. When you're looking at the bullseyes, just outside into the 7. Was that just above it? Oh, man. Oh, not going to be the happiest with that. Did not quite go his way. Danny looking to just take it home now. Needs 3 in the middle.
And if you're the Night Owls team, it's about having that short memory, and you really do have to just take it one game at a time, as that is what you're going to be facing more than likely, as this one's all but over.
Darts is so much a mental game that you can't let it get you down. You can't count yourself out.
Exactly. It's about just resetting that mentality and pushing on through when you need to.
It is. Absolutely. There's 2 big bullseyes there from Miss Stephanie. That was big.
Yeah, it might just be a little too late. You just got to be careful if you're Lisa. You need to follow through on this last start, and she does. Didn't want to accidentally leave him a game shot, so that's a good shot there.
Gordrick to McCormick? Lisa McCormick to take it home there.
So it looks like we'll have just a second here till our next match is ready, guys. It shouldn't be too long at all, as I know we have a couple on deck. So give us a few moments here. We're going to run some ads for you. We'll be right back with the action.
Get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All 3 dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All 3 dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering.
So in preparation for a recent event, I put this board to the test with 4 to 6 hours of practice per week for a month straight. This gave me an opportunity to see how this board holds up, as well as give you all that honest opinion you've been waiting for. After just a few throws, I was able to tell that this board was a touch softer than popular brands I've used in the past. Admittedly, this had me a little scared, thinking this would lead to a fairly quick wear down. Instead, after a week, I was still at the point where I felt the board did not need to be rotated. Overall, after a month and around 20 hours of play, I was thoroughly surprised by how well this board held up. Yes, there was some aesthetic wear and tear, but I do feel there was a decrease in the amount of bounce that I had, which I directly contributed to the board's softness. For me, this is a winner for both new and experienced players who like to put their hours in. Alrighty folks, don't forget we're your partner in darts. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching.
How to use a Corona light on a soft tip electronic dartboard using a Target Corona conversion kit. This kit comes with 4 identical pieces here. Very, very simple. The very bottom has 4 prongs that actually insert into the outer ring of the board. The other backside has a magnetic piece there that goes and connects against the magnetic feet of the Corona light. So full disclosure for this kit, it's not compatible with all electronic dartboards out there. We've tested every one in the store. It does not work with the Target Nexus or other boards similar to that shell, and it doesn't...
Well, welcome back to All-Star Triples. This is the 3rd place match to get back to that king seat. You have Ben, David, and Wes against Jeb, Jamie, and John. This is your Division 1. So both of these teams are guaranteed money.
Now it's just seeing who can go face Mr. Ram Guevara and his team in the king seat match.
David Almont steps up, trying to leave his team out, but unfortunately does not. Jed Tomes on a 108. John Pilgrim. How about that name? 108. Oh, unfortunately misses into a single 5 right there, so leaves him a bogey for darts 2 and 3.
Yep. Not going to go this round. Looking for a 3 or a 13 here, probably. Who am I guessing? I'll just guess. I don't know. A 555 or something.
Oh, leaves him a bowl.
Haven't been close.
I don't know. It's kind of interesting to think about, Junior, because you think about it. You know, your Division 1, open in, open out, full bowl. So, you know, and here comes Wes White with a big put it on the counter.
Big darts.
Big hat trick. Bring them right back into this. Hopefully, hoping that Jamie DeGroot does not miss this bullseye right now, which I don't think that he will. Ooh, how about that? I jinxed him. Commentator cursed, but picks it up on dart number 2 with a 11. So we will go
very easily
to a game 3 decider. Once again, we've seen a lot of those today, people.
We have. We sure have. No,
this is all knotted up at 1.
2-0 sweeps.
Last time we saw
count up here. Yeah, I was about to say, last time we seen him up here doing the 3 dart count up, he hit the 1080. When he walks away with 1 this time, scored 85 points. John Pilgrim will have a chance to beat that now.
It only needs a single right here. And how about that, a trip 14, just to
Smart
guarantee.
Yep. Throw it on the left side, just make sure you get it above 5 points. Smart dart.
So, Jamie DeGroot, Jeb Tomes, and John Pilgrim playing for Schmidt's Amusement out of Wisconsin. The Wisconsinites are in the house. And
Yeah,
then Ben, David, and Wes. Go ahead, Nick.
I
Sorry.
was just gonna. No, you're fine. I was just gonna say the John Pilgrim in that bar is notable because we found out that it is a converted old school Taco Bell that became a bar. That
Oh, wow.
which is why it has that
Really?
cantina-esque style. That's the only reason I can. That's the only thing I remember about the bar. I couldn't even tell you the name of it, but I know it used to be a Taco Bell.
Well, how fancy. I was just scarfing down a Taco Bell burrito.
We know you were.
I was like, Nick and I know. I mean, the viewers do not. But here we are.
Y'all didn't miss much.
Back-to-back 5 marks for John Pilgrim and Wes White. So Jamie looking to add to those points and looking first down at the 19.
Closing it
I like
first,
that move.
Maloney
I like
double.
that move. I only needed a single right there though. So I mean the Maloney double was a little extra.
Well, good
But
single.
we'll stay up there for both.
Smart darts.
Only
Getting
40
the
points
point lead on
scored.
it.
Ben Baxa. Single 18. Kind of looks like a blocker. Throws it straight through it. And now definitely looks like a blocker. Moves over a little bit. Does find a triple to
Don't
take the
matter,
point
he
lead.
found it. Oh, stepped over just a little bit. Opened up that
55
bed.
points to 40 for Jeb. And big first dart. Does he look over at the 18s? No, he's staying there at the 20s. Hey, there you go. Big 6 mark. Chasing
Big 18.
105 for Mr. David Almont. I call him David Owl just because I feel like that's what everyone calls him.
That's what everyone does call him. It's
Yeah.
only changed because of the streams, and you have to. There's no nicknames in these streams,
Yeah.
which is honestly a godsend for commentators, right? Because we don't know all 1,000 people, unfortunately, as much as we try to. So having the names on the screen helps. But then David Owl just was like, who's Almont? That's way too official. It's
Yeah,
David Owl.
exactly.
I mean, that's just how it is.
But only finds a single 18 right there. So, I mean, John Pilgrim looking to close those 18s and then move on. Single 18 first start. There's the close. Does he go back to the 20s? Yes, he does for a big 6 mark from John Pilgrim.
Smart third dart there. Extend that
I
point
mean,
lead. Like Nick said earlier, it's a third leg decider. Be smart. No, now's not the chance. Now's not the time to take those hero shots.
I mean, Wes White looking at that trip 20 to close, but only
I think
finds a
he's
single.
just-
So
I think he's just
A
trying
big
to put
5.
a Band-Aid on it, just trying to stop the hemorrhaging.
and Jamie, I mean, smart third again as Ben
Right
Baxa
back
will be
up.
chasing 150 points.
Yeah, I mean, I think
There's
he hit
one.
2 triples and then closed up 20.
Oh,
Wants it back. Wants
it
it
wants
back.
the second one back for sure.
And he walks away with 4. Cut down the point lead just a little bit. Close the 17. Does look up, just not able to find it.
David, huh? Not a bad.
First closes it out. and
There you
big
go.
Third.
As I
Brings
see
it
a
within
Raptor,
34 points.
as I see a Raptors darts hat on David Owl. I mean, I just want to give them a shout out because I think my father is actually sponsored by them. Love everything that they do for the company or the dart world. A lot of good players are sponsored by Raptors darts. So shout out to you guys. As Wes White only has the bullseyes to throw at. I mean, he could close the 15s, and that's what he does. Try on the second and third dart. And how about this? How about that? Put it on the counter for Jamie.
Big,
As-
big darts there, Jamie.
I think we will go again, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, I think that those guys will move on to face the team of Caleb Hunter, John, and Ram Guevara.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that Division 1 final. It's gonna be exciting. Oh, it looks like never mind. They're going to the last league. What am I talking about? This is my first All-Star trip stream.
Well, and that's why I was like, we might be going to that last game of cricket.
Yes.
The last chance bracket. So, I mean,
It's all right though, Nick. We'll stay with us, man.
My
We'll get you
bad.
through it.
Long time listener, first time caller. So, yeah.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a last leg here, and then on to that final. So now I caught up. I'm too busy texting
Aristo
teams
won
and getting
here.
people to move over. I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you guys know what's happening. That's right.
I mean, the crazy thing is like you think about it, because this is a triple elimination, everyone, for this All Stars triples event. So the winner of this will actually only have to be beat once by Ram Guevara, Caleb Hunter, and John Parrott. But
Yeah.
on the other side,
On the
the winner of this also has to beat
Graham
them
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, this is a huge moment. If you're a Rams team and you happen to be tuning in, I mean, this is the best case scenario. It doesn't matter which team comes out, because if you're that team, you got the king, so you're not scared of anybody. But what you are thinking about is how quickly can we get the job done? Can we do the dang thing? And guess what? It's a lot
Get in,
easier
get
now
out.
for that king seat team.
It did just get a
As
lot easier for him.
a big 140 from Wes White. So, and it looks like John Pilgrim will not match it. So Wes White, the team of Wes White, Ben Baxa, and David Owl will get the start on this last chance 1 game of cricket, winner take all. Well, I mean, you still get to go meet John, Caleb, and Ram, but it's just more money in their pocket, the winner of this. So I will say that the winner of this is the loser of this is still guaranteed $321 split evenly between 3 people. So again, guys, the biggest all-star triples to date.
Not bad. $107 a person for a third place. Really not bad.
And not only that, the 75 points added on top for their
Qualifying you
spots
for- yes. Yes.
in the top 1,000. Ben Baxa with a 20-point lead. Looking down to close. Ooh, is going to go up on the
Moving
third.
down. Yep.
Oh,
Moving
missed
just
one hole into the
outside.
555. Get Wes, Ben, and David, Anthony Fisher says. Got some South Dakotans in the chat, seems like. So David Owl taking a sip again. I mean, we've seen this on stream. He'll hit one, take a step back.
Composing it, man. I love it. He is on a timer now, coming down to the 5 seconds, but he, I think he's aware of that. Just in time, throws it. Ooh, that was so close.
Ooh, just
That is
missed on the
so
third.
close.
So Jeb looking to add some cushion to the points. Does he look up? No, he will stay down, it looks like, and unfortunately misses into the single 7. So Wes White has an opportunity right here for some big darts and connects on the first. Ooh, misses in 555. Does he look down? He does, but only finds a single. So a
21,
big 4-mark
21.
round.
Yes, but 25
John
points
Pilgrim.
down here. 2 19s, and you can take a hero shot. I don't know if you do though. Not now.
I don't think so
especially.
anymore.
I think you stay.
Oh, he does.
Oh, I'm just gonna, man. I don't know where they're throwing their darts.
John Pilgrim with a 6 mark. Forces Ben Baxa to look over at the 18s. Wants the second one back and does connect on the triple for the third.
Big
So only
find on
chasing
that.
14.
Yeah.
So Jamie with a 14-point lead with the 19, the upper hand, looking down straight at the 19s. Ooh. And that is
didn't
a
walk away
bogey.
with one. Especially when David now coming up has the single dart to close it. Taking a sip of water. And man, going right at that 19s, I think. Or no, I mean you got a point. You gotta hit the 18 and then you gotta see.
Oh, here we go. Here's the step back.
And there it is.
Takes a sip.
Now looking for the 18s.
Let's go, David Al. Only chasing 14, so I mean, misses into the single 4. Does find a single. Does give him a point lead. Only 4 though. So Jeb looking at the 17s. Missed into the single 3 first dart. Does connect with the triple. And unfortunately misses on the third. So
Only 3.
Wes White stepping up with a 4-point
4-point lead.
advantage. Looks down at the 17's first dart. Big
Wow.
5 mark from Wes White.
Wow, the confidence in that is actually just ridiculous. I love it. He knew that dart was gonna hit.
Ben Baxa with a 22-point advantage. Closes the 16 first dart. Looking over at the 15s now. Does find a single.
Just
Only needs a single
outside.
to close it. And how
There
about
it
that?
is.
He does connect. So Jamie DeGroot looking at the bullseyes to try and get that point advantage back. Does find a single. How about that? How about to put it on the counter
With a
for
25
Mr.
point
Jamie?
lead. Or with 25 points snagged. 3-point lead.
So if you're David Al, I mean, I think you got to go point first. And I think you just point all 3 of them
Yeah.
right here.
I think you do too, because if you leave it with, I mean, yeah,
Anthony
this
Fisher
is
with
the
a good
point.
darts, big sexy.
Stay on it and point, I think, for sure.
Misses into the triple 1. And the single 1. Does find a single right there. So, I mean, only chasing 20 or 15 right now. So Jeb could possibly... He's got to stay on the bullseye both darts now. Does have a 10-point and does stay there for 75 points scored.
Big darts.
Yeah, his entire goal there was just make sure I leave an out shot for my partner. I'm going to
Yes.
stand balls all day, like my life depends on it, or stand closes all day, and doesn't leave the out shot. But I mean, 3 balls is a good there. Forced Wes White's hand,
Exactly.
and John Pilgrim's the heavy gun on the team here. He's going to dig deep on these balls, try to find 4.
It forced the 6 mark out of him. Once at least one more. It does find it. 2-point lead. Ben Baxic going to be looking to get the point lead and hopefully close out the bowls here.
I doubt he's going to take a look at both here. I don't see him. I don't see the point in taking the risk, taking a stab at it maybe, but I don't know. It's a big risk. Never mind. Ben Bax is just better. He's literally just better at darts. None of us know what we're talking about today. They get the job done.
Man, they will continue to prove us wrong.
They
love
will.
it.
No, so Nick, with this, now we have Wes White, Ben Baxa, and David Al going against Ram Guevara, John, and Caleb Hunter. Are we going to have 2 perspectives for this
Yes,
championship?
we will. That is absolutely correct.
Guys, stay tuned. We have a lot coming for this All-Star Triples Division 1
Championship.
Yeah, we got the finals from both perspectives coming up, guys. So literally don't go far. It only is going to take about the time it takes for these guys to set the board. We'll be back in the action here. Josh, Jacob, and Nick in the booth. Be back in just a second.
Get into darts, but you're not sure how. We can definitely help with that. We're A2ZDarts.com, and we've been a darts specialty store for over 30 years. We have the greatest variety of darts in the country. But don't worry, we can narrow down that selection for you, whether you're a complete beginner or a full-on expert. We developed our own Colonial brand to offer an inexpensive line of darts, dartboards, and accessories, so you can get into the game without breaking the bank. Join our amazing community by going to azdarts.com.
Introducing the classic standard Blade 6, the dual core version, same as the lineup from the Blade 5. However, Winmore's come out with an entirely new model called the triple core. So the triple core is essentially the dual core dartboard with an added third layer of carbon fiber sisal in the back, creating literally the ultimate setup for durability. So not only are you paying for an even better longevity of the dartboard, but also enhanced graphics and functionality. All three dartboards have a hardened double bullseye and 25 segment to help with durability. So listen up, Americans, we need this because of our obsession with cricket. The most common problems we have with sisal dartboards is the bullseye segment wearing out or some issue with a wire. So let's just say we're not known for wearing out our doubles. All three dartboards come fitted with the 3 Rotolock wheels to help stabilize the board to any wall surface. But the adjustable wheels make your life so much easier because they allow you to rotate your board super quick and easy. You just loosen them, rotate, then tighten them again, then of course fix your numbering.
So in preparation for a recent event, I put this board to the test with 4 to 6 hours of practice per week for a month straight. This gave me an opportunity to see how this board holds up, as well as give you all that honest opinion you've been waiting for. After just a few throws, I was able to tell that this board was a touch softer than popular brands I've used in the past. Admittedly, this had me a little scared, thinking this would lead to a fairly quick wear down. Instead, after a week, I was still at the point where I felt the board did not need to be rotated.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the count-up game of the King Seat Division 1 for the All-Star Trips.
This is the final.
So the team of Caleb Hunter, John Parrott, and Ram Guevara against David Al, Ben Baxa, and Wes White, which we have seen quite often today. Guys, we have two different perspectives for you. One being the stadium down in Texas. The other is the Wooden Nickel up in South Dakota. So put your seatbelts on, stay here for a second because you're going to get a lot of good stuff coming at you
Sure
And
to be
mind
some
you,
very good action coming your way.
Ram Guevara and his team have to be triple dipped for
Yes.
the first place spot.
Ram and
Ram,
his team need 1 win to take it home. The other team of Ben, David, and Wes do need 3 wins to take it home.
and
Ram
how
Guevara
about
with
that
a big 7
Ram?
mark open, snagging 20 points and the 19s and 20s. Wes looking to just hit some 18s here, and quite a bit of them.
And I mean,
He
does
also is going to walk
just
away with
that.
7. 7 mark of his own. Great answer. Caleb Hunter now to hopefully put some hurt on.
Only finding 2 singles, does switch down to the 19, does get a
59
7-point lead.
scored.
I don't think
Is
it will
that
be
gonna-
enough with
is-
this
I was
guy
about to say,
following
Is that
it.
going to be enough with Ben backs up? I don't think he
And
moves though.
big first.
I don't think he
Nah.
moves.
He might move
This
the
man's
third.
staying here. He's staying. Oh, he did.
Nah.
He did, man. I don't know. I think you stay. You just smacked it.
As John Parrott steps up to the line, chasing 101. A big first start
Big
from John.
first start. Big second.
Oh,
Ooh, and just wayward on it. Finds the single one. 120 scored. 19-point lead. David
guys,
Al.
for those that have
up
been
to
with us
throw.
all day, thank you to everyone. This will be the last coverage that we have. Guys, there's just really not much else that we have
Everything's kind of
on
wrapping
the
up.
stream boards.
Not too many other
So-
stream teams or stream boards available. Thank you for everyone who stopped in. Much, much love.
As David Al steps up and hits 2 singles, does only get 3, so 54 scored. Does give him the point lead, though, with
Just
the ever
there,
so
too.
dangerous Ram Guevara following right behind you, though. Does find a single. There's the triple. Does he close
There's
the 18?
triple. Looking for
And
the 18
yes,
and
he
does grab
does.
it. Back-to-back 7 marks for Mr. Ram Guevara there.
Wes White looking at the 17s now. Has no choice. Here we
one.
go.
Oh,
Ooh, flied it out into the triple 3.
just outside just on the wrong side of that dart.
Ooh, how about that from Caleb Hunter? A big 7 mark to follow Rams with 76 points scored. And this is looking to turn the tides for Mr. Ram Guevara, Caleb Hunter, and John Parrott as Ben Baxa steps up, single 16, triple 8, and does close the trip 20. I mean, you're
Guys,
chasing 104 points, but
Just
That's
a
a big
reminder
third
here,
dart.
this found one today, if anyone was wondering. That is awesome, Heather. That is awesome. I did see her win the cricket finals. I think that was last night. So
I
that's
don't
cool to hear
expect
that she
anything
won
less.
today. I don't either. I don't either. But man, that woman is just amazing.
I mean-
Absolutely such a good shot.
That Las Vegas Open women's field is just pretty disgusting, all things considered. I mean, you have Detta Hedman as well, Sandy Hudson in there, on top of just so many others. I could literally list talented women. They had a 256 bracket there, so really some great talent out there. Cheyenne Richards, Chrissy Davis as well. Got to mention that because we got Texas, the stadium on the stream. So, of course, got to mention those girls.
Exactly. As Ram Guevara is probably going to close this down, go to the 15s, and possibly the bullseyes right after with a 104-point
I've
cushion.
always loved how calm Ram's throw is.
He's just nonchalant.
It is.
I love everything about him. I mean, just so nonchalant. And I will say that, like, you see him give him the fist bumps and like after a big
Mhm.
shot in the big
Yeah,
moments.
he's got the
but
emotion after, but in the shot, he's just cool, calm, and collected. Exactly what you should be.
I like the move from Wes White there. I mean,
you hit it,
you
it's
still are
huge,
chasing
yeah.
104.
If you can turn that, double bowl into the 8 mark, it is huge.
Caleb Hunter needing one
Caleb
more.
Hunter needing one more. Oh, guys, just a reminder, this is going to be a best of 3 all cricket here in the first match. So going to be another cricket one right after this one.
Ben Baxa looking to fill up the bullseyes right here.
Joe asking if anybody else's CompuSport is messing up. Yeah, I just was wondering that myself. I think their website is having a couple errors at the moment, but that's above our pay grade.
I was like, I'm not having any issues on my side, but
I think it just went back up. The brackets were crashing for a couple people. It was just a quick little reset. It seems like it's back up and running there. So.
And how about
there you
that?
go.
John Parrott, Ram Guevara with a 6.33, Caleb Hunter with a 4.0, and John Parrott with a 3.86 for game 1 win. Guys,
Big darts.
1 win away from this Division 1 $639 first place win, as I knock on wood, and my bracket literally just crashed. So
Isn't Ram a new dad like you, Jacob?
I think he is,
correct.
actually.
Okay, I wasn't quite sure on that, but
Yeah, he
sounds
missed
like that
the
is
Texas
correct.
regional at the start of the month when I was out there. So he was actually a very notable missing name in that field, which is why I believe he went to South Carolina earlier in the tour, kind of knowing those dates would line up.
Well, shout out to you, Ram Guevara. Congrats.
Congratulations.
I
To his
will
better
say
half,
that
Valerie, as well.
exactly. Shout out to Valerie.
I wasn't aware of his wife's name, but absolutely shout out to you guys. That is awesome. Very exciting.
And a big 4 mark from Caleb Hunter just to try and keep his team in this one. David Al with 26-point lead. David Al just takes his time. I mean, thinks about it a little bit.
He knows he's got 50 seconds to throw it. Just wants to compose himself.
He's over there wondering, making sure the angle of the hat is looking good on the live stream, because he watches it back and he's going to hear me say that and say no, he doesn't. But you got to take his time, got to adjust the hat, and hits a big last one there too.
That's big. Little celebration there. Yes, indeed.
80 points scored with John Parrott coming up to the line. I mean, John Parrott throwing over a 3.8 that last game, and look at this. Trip 17, single 17. How about another trip? Ooh. Fight it out into the single 3.
West
Parrott
up now.
Yeah.
Going to be looking at the 20s. I would imagine staying there. You're kind of in a need to hit situation here if you're West.
This is a do or die game right here for these guys.
This is it. This is where you pound it in. You don't
especially
leave. You don't
especially
pull
with
off
this
that
guy
point.
following right now. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, a big shot from Ram Guevara right here just could turn the tides, and I mean finds the second triple. There you go. Shaking his head.
Shake of the hand. Yeah. Doesn't quite know what that single 3 was doing, as not quite where he told it to go.
Does have a 4-point lead though.
Looked at the close on the 17.
With only a single 20 score.
Fortunately, a little wayward on that third.
Caleb Hunter stepping up.
Has 4 and closes it. Just capitalizing on the mistake there. Just absolutely clutch darts there at a clutch time.
Big darts from Mr. Caleb Hunter, as David Al has to go for those 18s and get his team a new playhouse. So chasing 52 points.
So he's ever missed his throw because he took 2 on.
I'll say 5-4. I mean, there's been some close moments today.
It has.
Does walk away with 4 of them.
Big third.
John Parrott with the 17 still to play, and look at that, trip 17, looking up at the trip 18, and goes back to so close on all 3 of them.
Here's the problem with the way John shot the right darts in the wrong order, and I do think that's cost him. That first dart was a beautiful 17. He quickly tried to just wing it up at the 18, and no matter what he shot there, he was going to go back down to the 17. If you're going to do that, take your first 2 darts down at the same number, especially because he hit that first one, could take advantage of it on the second.
Stay there,
you're only going to shoot the 18 once if you are, and that's fine. Just shoot it on the last.
And here we go from Ram Guevara. How about this? Oh, and just again, just barely into the single 3.
Ram saying, I got you, John. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Saying I'll handle it for you there.
64 needed for Ben Baxa right here to bring this game back into reaching point. And only 3 singles.
Not able to walk away with what he wanted.
With Caleb Hunter, I think 17's the
Caleb
play
Hunter,
first
yeah,
start.
just
Oh, how about straight at it? Oh,
looking
looking
to
for the
close
Mike
it
Maloney
out.
double.
He
And there
was,
it
and
is.
Found it on the third. Costed him one, but ended up with it in the end.
Everyone, that is why we have 3 darts.
That's why you don't shoot doubles in cricket.
Mike Maloney, that's towards you. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
They're not
this
kidding. They mean
atmosphere.
every word of it, Maloney. It's very serious.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do it on my stream, but I mean, I'm not playing in the CSC Challenger series
Okay,
and
but
everything.
I think
so-
that's different. So, like, when I play on the grand board at home and on stream and stuff, then I absolutely throw the doubles because I'm practicing. But when I'm in this situation that, Mr. David is right here and I'm in competition, especially this important of a game, I'm not throwing a double.
As David Owl will only get 3 single 15s right there. John, I love it. 17 first. How about that?
Close the
Trip
15. Back
and
to the
right back.
17. Love it.
The tides have turned for the team of Ram
98
Guevara.
points behind for Mr. West here, looking to just stack in the bullseyes. I mean, got one and close to 17. Stop the bleeding
Ram-
instead.
Ram Guevara needing only 3 bullseyes.
Just outside. Just outside. Okay, now I do feel pretty confident in saying that he just going to be shooting for the bullseyes here.
I mean, there's no other choice.
I mean, hey, they've proved me wrong about 12 times.
3
now.
in the black is winning darts right here.
Yeah, I was
It
going to
is.
say he's composing because he didn't expect to have a shot like this. It is an incredibly hard shot no matter how good you are, but what a shot it would be. Not today, though.
Unfortunately, we'll not get it. We'll try and fill it up, though, and put it on the
Does
counter.
walk
I mean,
away with 4, puts it within 2 to 1 now.
with Caleb Hunter stepping up to the line, only needing 1 bullseye for the Division
Almost
1
hit.
first place. And
Almost hit,
there
and he finds
you
it.
go.
First place for Mr. Caleb, John, and Ram. Congratulations, guys. Amazing darts. Amazing final. And a huge shout out, of course, to the second place team, Ben, David, and Wes. Okay, guys. I think that is going to be it. Thank you so much to all you who have stopped in. Much love to every single one of you. I am Junior with the Lost Boys, as you can see over there.
I am Jakob, and
That's
this has truly been a pleasure. Shout out to literally 346 teams in today's triples all-stars.
Absolutely
Guys, the biggest
amazing.
to date. And shout out to all the winners. Ram, Caleb, and John, congrats on the Division 1 first place finish. I mean, you're taking home $639 split between you 3. So big shout out to you. And not only
Great
that,
split out.
the 75 points added to get yourselves on that
The
top
top
1,000 list.
1,000. Yes,
So
indeed.
again, from both Lost Boys and Partners Promoting Darts, Nick DeShare in the background, everyone. Truly, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for such a great stream.
Thank you. Guys,
Hope it was-
please, if you haven't, please do check us out. We are Lost Boy Darts. Go give us a like, go give us a follow. And please, if you haven't, please like and follow Partners Promoting Darts, as they will be giving you all of this all-star action throughout the year. Thank you for the opportunity to them for having us out there. And yeah. As we do get it dropped in the chat to our page, please go click the link, drop a follow. Much appreciated. Huge shout out to Nick DeShare for helping things run smoothly behind the scenes. And yeah, anything else you got, Jacob?
Truly, thank you to everyone. I mean, the Lost Boys signing off.
Till next time.